Guys, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel Code Fusion Hub. So, congratulations who all have completed this 10 days. Today is the 10th day of solving our 45 days SQL problems on Leetcode. So, this is a big achievement where you are consistently following a playlist and solving all the problems throughout over here. And in case if you have missed on any or you didn't understand, you can just comment down below and I'll help you through it and guide you through it as well over here. I want you all to complete this whole 45 days consistently. I don't want that you take any break or that. Make sure you just get out half an hour or maybe 40 minutes more. It's more than enough. Okay, you just have to give yourself that time to solve these problems that have been mentioned over here. And if you have any doubts, you can just openly drop down comments over here and I'll just guide you through it and get you throughout this as well. So this is our 10th day and we are going to solve the 10th problem of our 45 days of SQL. So, without any further ado, let's get into the video. Make sure you have subscribed to my channel and make sure you like the videos and you find it interesting. If you have any doubts or suggestions that are highly appreciated, you can give it as well over here. Okay. And for today's question, okay, so for today's problem, what question number should we go and pick up? Okay. Mm, let's think. I have the list over here. And in the end of these playlists, I'll also share you the complete list of 45 questions that I have included over here. So we'll just go on 1148 today. So our target is to solve this question over here, which is present. And if you are new to the channel or new to the playlist, then I'll give you the link in the description of the previous videos that we have completed. If you are getting a bit bouncer over on this question that what am I solving or something like that, you can just go on to our previous videos and have a look upon that as well. So let's move into our question which says article views. Okay. So let's read out the question and we'll get to know that what solution we need to find out for this particular problem. So we have a table which is named as views over here, which has specific columns, that is article ID or author ID, viewer ID, and also the view date. And its data type is also mentioned over here. Everything is in int because they are particular IDs over here. And the view date is the date format. Okay. So here they have mentioned that there is no primary key. Okay, in this whole table, we are not having any primary key. So the table may contain duplicate rows over here. So the first of all, the first thing that arises in our mind is if we have duplicate rows, then we have to use the distinct operator as we have seen in the previous videos also, that why we use them and what is the use of that as well. So each row of this table indicates that some viewer viewed an article. Okay. So there is particular viewers who are viewing the article on particular dates, maybe. Okay. So if the author ID that is mentioned over here and the viewer ID is the same person, okay, then we have to mention it over here. I think so. Yeah. So let's just okay, cut. Next, moving on, we have a note that equal author ID and viewer ID. That is author ID that is over here, and the viewer ID is nothing but the same person. They indicate the same person that is mentioned over here. Okay, the author ID and viewer ID are the same person. They are just distinguished by their IDs over here. So we have to find a solution to find all the authors that viewed at least one of their own articles. Okay, so we have to check that if the author ID and the viewer ID is the same, it states that the author has viewed its own article only. Okay, so if the author ID and viewer ID are the same, okay, then it indicates the same person, that is mentioned over here, right? Key author ID and viewer ID, if they are same, then it's the same person. So same person means that the viewer ID is nothing but the author ID. That is, the viewer is viewing the article that is written by itself, himself or herself only over here. And we have to return the result table in an ascending order that is mentioned over here. We'll do that also. It's not a big deal over here. Let's have a look at the example that is present over here about the views table. So what example are we given over here as the input? Let's have a look. So we have article ID. Okay. So these are a few articles that are present which has been given an ID. We have author IDs, okay, who wrote these articles over here. We have viewer ID, who viewed these articles which are written by the author and on which date, of course. So in the output, we only want a column which is named as nothing but ID, and we want to check that is author ID and viewer ID same. If they are same, means they are same person. If they are same person, means the author has viewed its own article itself, which we have to find that at least one of their own articles has been viewed by that particular order author, and we have to arrange them into an ascending order also over here. So pause the video and try to answer it by your own, that what approach would be appropriate to find this over here, and comment down as well that what do you think is the correct approach for this. Okay. So yeah. So first of all, for duplicates, what are we going to use is nothing but distinct, so that we don't get any duplicates over here. Correct. We just are going to use the normal where filter, where we have to check that author ID and viewer ID are equal or not. We don't have any other specified condition. We just have a normal condition, that is the author ID and viewer ID is same. The same, that indicates that these are same person. So yeah. So we just have to filter it out according to this, and we have to just order it. Sorry. We just have to arrange it by using this order by. Okay, because we are given that we have to arrange this in ascending order. So let's write our solution for this. So we have a select operator, and what we'll do is we'll select the distinct values. Okay. So what are we going to select? The author ID, because we have to give the count of this only over here. Okay. So we have to give this author ID as nothing but a normal ID that has been mentioned over here in the output, that we would just want the name to be as ID, not the author ID present over here. Correct. So we'll just rename it accordingly. So from this views table. Correct. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Yeah. So from the views table, we have got this ID that is present. Now we have to just apply a simple where clause, a where filter condition, where we have to check that this and this are equal or not. So for this, we just have to use a simple condition that um I think so I'm writing it correct, right? Author ID and viewer ID. Okay. So we just have to match these two. Okay, so it will give you the values if they are matched over here against each other. And we have to order by ID. We only have one column that needs to be arranged accordingly, and that's to needs to be and then next we have this order by. We have to arrange the data into an ascending order. We have only one particular column, that is nothing but the ID, which we have to arrange it into ascending order. Okay, if we wanted to arrange it into descending order, then we would have used this. But for now, we are going to use this because we want to arrange the table into ascending order according to the ID that we have put over here. So we have done nothing over here. It was a quite simple question. That is, we have to select the distinct author ID so that we don't get any duplicates, and from the table views, where we have to just check that author ID and the viewer ID are same or not. If they are matched, then it's the same person. That means that at least this author has viewed its own article or not. Correct? So we have to just arrange them into ascending order, and let's just have a look by running the query that okay, so we have an error over here that states that you have an error in your SQL syntax. Okay, let's just have a look. Okay, so let's just check. Okay, here we wouldn't been adding a comma. Okay, that was, I think so, the problem over here. I think so this should resolve. Yeah. Okay, that was the problem, that we need not use comma over here. Correct? So yeah, we are getting the expected output, that is 4 and 7. Just we'll just cross check. Okay, so we have this author ID 4 and 4. Okay, so this is duplicate. So what will it do is count the distinct one. Okay, so where author ID and viewer ID is same over here. And on the next we can see is 7. That is only once, right? These are two different ones. So the output here arises to 4 and 7, that the author has viewed its article at least once. Okay. Cases over here for this have been accepted. So now we'll just submit a code and evaluate every test case that is present over here for this question to see that our problem is accepted by all these scenarios over here. Yes, so the code has been accepted. So this query works in each and every condition and scenario for this description that has been provided over here. Okay. So this was the solution for this query. I hope you have understood this. This was quite easy one. Okay. So from the next one, I think so a bit difficult one would be starting. That is, we'll be starting with joins apparently, and what is concat strings, etc. We'll be looking at from our next videos. We just had the use of aggregate functions and such basic functions to improve our fundamental skills upon problem solving, so that you can just excel in further ones too. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you can leave it in the comment section below and I'll get you through it. I'll see you guys in the next lecture, and make sure you are consistent throughout the whole videos, and make sure you get some time, at least 30 to 40 minutes to solve a particular problem. Give it your 100% best. Try it after a few days. Again, check whether you are able to solve it or not, or where are you getting stuck. Okay, identify your mistakes and correct it, and that will lead you to excellent problem solving skills. Okay, and I'll see you guys in the next lecture. Make sure if you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel below, so that you not miss any other updates from the whole playlist over here. Until then, take care. Bye bye.